Some peasants found her and took her to the baron, Talon's self-appointed ruler. The warlords took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Vale. Vamos a poner el caballo a Sardinilla. Tenemos aquí una pro. Claro. Vale. Entra en la villa de los Bar Artre. No hay un... Que estamos a 1000. No. Habla con Molly. En verdad podría hablar con Molly. Está aquí. Habla con Molly.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt?
Geralt.
That Geralt? The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again?
En realidad yo siempre le salvo a él.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Ya que no tiene ninguna hermana.
I do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
¿Recuerda tu última conversación con Jaskier?
You remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came
muy
to
bien.
get some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Por Dios, Jaskier.
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Gracias a Dios.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you.
Creo
on
que
the
no es
search.
Jaskier este que diga tanto.
Well, another freak.
¿Sardinilla? Ay, me confundí de caballo. ¡Ya! ¿Ves, Sardinilla? En verdad podemos... Aquí hay un palo. Y hacemos un viaje rápido. Y acabamos antes. Espérate, pero ¿dónde está? Ve a Novigrado solo con Bori. A Novigrado. Bueno, vamos para acá. A ver si ahora puedo entrar en la villa esa.
They let in a rabbit and now
Another drift of infantry. And whosoever can
Sí que los putos guardias estos, tío.
his sins shall be forgiven. Only
unwavering faith in the power of this flame. Shot fangs, bloody bum.
Tío, ¿cómo entro, tío?
Can do more evil than 1,000 believers.
Tengo que entrar aquí. Seguro que no me puede. Por aquí. ¿Está? ¡Ja!
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia?
Hombre, Mauri, ¿qué tal?
Witcher of the Ballads?
¿Cómo lleva el fin de?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this.
Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But miss, he just claimed to be the cook. He's a cheat, he is.
See, Frederick, did I not warn you not to jest with the guards? They haven't any sense of humor whatever. Now take Master de Bergerac to the training room, quickly.
As you say, miss.
He avanzado bastante en el Dark Souls, mucho. ¿Ah, sí? Ya, entonces no te tiene que quedar... ¿Cuánto te queda de juego? Los juegos es larguillo. Eran 50-60 horas de juego.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Entrar en la Copa Internacional de Gran Turismo. Dios. Con Citroën, ¿no? ¿Va bien el Citroën?
Grab a wooden one and take care not to hurt the little miss. Or you'll learn the act. Follow me.
Que voy 4500 del mundo. Pues yo, pues en verdad es harto. Pues sí que hay bastante gente. Me arrepiento de haber firmado hoy.
Instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time.
Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Ah, tengo que pelear contra la tía. Muy malo el coche, vaya. Bueno, pero si ganas con eso eres una leyenda. Si ganas con el bueno no tiene mérito. Jefazo. Hostia. No, no vale usar esto, no. Vale.
Damn it!
Vale, vale, soy buenísimo.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Soy un brujo, estoy aquí por trabajo.
Witcher.
Ay, no, Witcher.
A Witcher! That's splendid.
I always wanted to meet a Witcher.
This is so exciting.
Estoy muy contento de fe.
But we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
Oh,
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
¿en serio? Ay, espérate, que quiero una cosa. Vale, vale. Perfecto. Y quedé 10 en la anterior carrera gracias a Citroën. ¿Y cuántos coches corre? Tío, me lo bloquea todo.
Stop blowing
Ahí le he pegado bien.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely
Tío,
handle one?
Surrender.
que no le pega. Ahí.
Damn it!
Coño.
Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Lo siento, estoy ocupado.
Sorry, gotta say no. Schedule's packed just now.
As you wish.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of
La mayor
Indigo.
alborotadora. ¿Ya quiero confundir?
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight.
If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could
Esa gemela.
explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances.
Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that.
I felt you needed help taking the first step.
You blushed every time he sang a ballad.
He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
¡Silencio!
Quiet.
Ooh, now that's a mentor. Strong and decisive. Perhaps it's time I took
También tengo que pelear contra la pava esta.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly...
La segunda carrera en la cual hice el mejor tiempo de la parrilla y me descalificaron. ¿Por qué te la descalificaron? ¿Por los límites de pista?
Praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
¿Os interesa la política?
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Tengo otra pregunta que hacer.
Changing subjects.
Aquí a la vaya aquí,
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very...
¿Qué dice? Porque se me quedó el coche bugueado en box y no salía. Hostia, putada gorda, tío.
exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense.
En fin.
He referred to
Los
her as
bugs de la
Kavir
consola.
times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calinetta.
Debo irme.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons?
Se han enamorado de mí. Lo siento, no puedo.
Sorry, Rosa. Afraid I can't at the moment.
Farewell then. Oh,
Me va a
for your
pagar.
time.
¡Vamos! Está guapísima mi armadura, tío. Vale. Seguimos con la misión. Consulta con Zoltan, ok. Mira la mansión, loco.
A deserter from the sky.
Really thought Richard
Tengo esta de misión secundaria que hacer, pero quiero avanzar un cacho con la principal.
Like a new rise takes your
Por lo menos aparte de esta de novigrado.
help. Save me. I'm dying.
¿Que hay bandidos? ¿Dónde? Estoy escuchando gritos.
Sick of it all. Publishers. Looking to make some coins.
Vale, una misión secundaria.
Oh, that's the right.
Iba a ver el directo, Mauri.
Mug like that won't get you a copper. Got to be elegant like me.
Quita.
Washed your hair lately?
How are you keeping, Bobby? Monsieur Zoltan, you old buck? What's this? Ah, you're back. You met
Poppy.
You want to start talking any day now?
Un búho. Pero está tapado, ¿no? Es una lechuza, no un loro.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot. Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Quinful in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tú primero.
Tell me what you've got first. A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, no much of note. He wasn't staying with any of them. Not seen hiding or hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Dubious worth.
Oigámosla.
Let's hear him. I'm all ears. You know how he wooed a lass studying natural history? Asked her about the habits of trolls. You know where he went with the cook from the Passiflora? The Oxenfurt-Novigrad Road, which is just now being repaired. He had us there for hours as labourers crushed boulders into cobblestones, trying to pass it off as a romantic outing. I don't know of a human woman, but that would bore a dwarven lass to tears. He's growing old, that poet of
Totalmente.
ours. Maybe. Or maybe he did all that for a reason. Sounds like you found something out.
Creo que sí.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list. What's she supposedly like, this lass? Blonde, from Kovir. The Troberits, apparently. Named Calinetta or something like that. That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
¿Quién es Priscilla?
Who's this Priscilla? A Troberits, like you said. Quite popular of late. Like some Dandelion with a pair of tits. You've got the general idea. Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double? I think he fell in love.
Lo dudo.
Dandelion in love. Actually, truly in love. Oh, yes. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling. All right. Guess we gotta talk to her. Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher. Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry? Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Lechuza. Pues porque tiene los ojos tapados. Después del ocaso.
Sick of it all. Another drifter in from Temeria. Like dung that flows to the sewers, so the worst scum flows into Novigrad.
Ay, no, Witcher. Qué bonito se ve el juego, de verdad. No me canso de decirlo. Oye, oye, que no puedo entrar. ¿Quiénes soltan?
Why it cost me?
Ah, después del ocaso. Espérate que medita. El ocaso es... cuando se pone el sol, ¿no? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué no puedo? Ah, en verdad es a punto, en verdad. Falta todo poco. Pero debe salir fuera. Al menos que no me deja porque...
Oh, damage.
Ahí está. Ahí está.
here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Oh.
These scars
Ojo.
have yearned for your tender caress to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm to find your heart.
Hostia, el rey mendigo.
And displaced by our ever growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound.
Bonita la canción.
The wish I whispered when it all began. Did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet.
Uy, les he triunfado.
Dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
¿Tendrá copy? Es posible que tenga copy.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
El mismo.
Woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Guapísima este.
I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Los cojones.
Permit me to introduce
Priscila.
this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know.
Geralt de
Dandelion's
Rivia.
told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
¿Cómo? Bardos, no pues.
There's a good reason I don't pour my heart out to bards. They always babble, as you just demonstrated. But listen, besides giving you the details of my affairs, did Dandelion mention his own plans, where he might be going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent
¿Os
one.
digo yo?
When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault,
sheeped up.
and I've not seen him since.
¿Ese quién es?
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait, left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Roba una cámara comenzada. ¿Qué tal eso
Dandelion
aquí?
breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his way into Passaflora once. Made awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender
¿Cómo?
waist and ample bosom.
Súper. Imagina que el golpe acabó mal.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
Rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. I'd be in deep then.
Parece que tendré que salvar a
There I
Jaskier
go again.
de nuevo.
Rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful though.
Una casa de
He's
baño.
a dangerous character.
So am I.
Es un tío peligroso como yo.
But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry him. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Vale.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed.
En busca del bastardo, dijo. Ve a la casa de los baños y habla con Siggy Reuven. Lo hemos completado ya Flores Rotas. 800 puntos de experiencia. Tengo que tener, ahora que lo pienso. A ver. Ah, no tengo. ¿Y cuántos mutágenos tengo? Intensidad de señal es que no sé lo que hace. Más de vitalidad. ¿Y a qué nivel de bloqueo lo juego esto? 16 12. Me queda una para otro. Vale, pues podremos hacer misión secundaria. La verdad. Hombre, Xevil, ¿cómo estamos? Me alegra verte otra vez por aquí. Ah, bueno, está aquí cerca. Vamos a seguir disfrutando de este maravilloso juego.
Anybody there? Open up.
Tío, estoy enfadado, ¿eh?
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Me da igual.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuben will have time to see you.
Wanna bet?
¿Qué te has puesto?
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Soy un tipo duro. Geralt de Rivia.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him.
Por Dios, qué papada tiene este hombre.
The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
Ah, que me ha dado un bañito.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe.
Toma. Yo. Tipo duro.
Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Ah, pero que hay tías. Esta está en bola, ¿no? Ah, no, casi. Cortesana. Tócate tú solito. Como que miau. Que un baño mixto. Pero bueno. Un baño mixto, tú, flipa. ¿Qué coño es Siggy Reuben, tío? A ver, a lo mejor tengo que entrar por ahí. Hay que me quede bugueado. A ver. Un baño mixto.
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye.
Aquí están debatiendo cosas importantes.
Reuven, your guest.
¿Es el de los baños?
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him.
Geralt de Rivia.
This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
No es asunto tuyo. Hay no Witcher.
I'm a Witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Plowing fortune?
Soy un... Hay no Witcher. Gilipollas. Hostia.
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
Tío, vaya hacha. Hostia, tipo duro.
First ever party with my prick hanging.
Mi primera pelea con el rabo cargando. Hostia, nivel 12, cuidado. Espérate. ¿Y no puedo hacer así? Sí. Hostia. No, no, no. ¿Quién queda? Aquí hay uno allí. Cago en todo. Te esquiva mucho. Ya está, ¿no? Vale.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
Ah, ese es el rey de mendigo, ¿verdad?
That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence?
Oh, qué pesado este hombre, tío.
Doubt it.
Let's give him a chance to explain.
Hace mucho que no te veo.
Who are you, Reuben? Disappeared for a few years there, only to reappear here in Novigrad?
Oh, I've been here, there. Spent some time in Zerrikania, matter of fact.
What did you do in the desert?
Sought oneness with nature. Magical place, really. But I missed civilization, so I'm back. Aim to plant roots in Novigrad, become a respected citizen. And who knows, someday, maybe even a town councillor.
Creo que no conozco a tus amigos.
Introduce me to your friends?
Good thing happens not here. He tanned the hide on my arse for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres.
Y el enano.
Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
Tengo que hablar con el bastardo.
For Horson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Va a ayudarme a encontrar a alguien.
He's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver, perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your
Geronte.
name is, wanna find Horson? Find me first.
Espero encontrar bastardo hijo antes que se acabe.
Find Horson. Now looks like I gotta get to him before Cleaver does.
Cleaver won't find him easy. Junior's good at hiding. He's got peasant smarts. Look at the time. Good luck in your search, Witcher. I'll call on you tomorrow, Francis. We'll finish our chat.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure.
Sí, mejor porque esto es muy gay.
In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like
Muy
the
gay
bells
esa
of
parte
a
después, sí.
bowplayer at dawn.
Ay, 4 tíos musculosos hablando en bolas, ¿eh? Lo siento mucho.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste. Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Quemará me desviar el intento.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
¿Cuáles son las intenciones?
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house. Though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
¿Dónde está el casino?
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got naught to do with the casino officially. So careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
¿Dónde está su casa?
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
¿Y cómo puedo encontrar?
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits. Endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Ya es hora de que busque bastante, hijo.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
¿Sabe qué le pasó de aquí?
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Sí, yo le he hecho algo ya aquí.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Of course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how.
En la segunda estrofa, dos pareados en lugar de un cuarteto. Por Dios.
The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
Vale, pues yo lo ayudo. Ay, debe dar de apagar.
What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Nivel 12, nice.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Nada, nada. Que te vaya bien.
Tamo's on my way.
Got things to do myself. So long.
Visita la arena del bastardo, hijo. ¿Y aquí qué hay?
Bart, not again.
Bart.
¿Qué leche?
Bart, stop that, now.
Bart, man. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart, hurt. Bart, less thinky. Bart, less thinky. Bart, sadness.
¿De dónde ha sacado el trono?
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. Hot there. Siggy but take. Good Siggy.
Este tío.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Chorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly
Otra.
20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
De acuerdo, te ayudaré.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Ok. ¿En cuánto está valorado todo?
How
Muy
much was it
importante.
all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Chorfun. Oh, God.
¿Algún testigo?
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
Los ladrones entraron por afuera.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Hombre, Boone lo entiendo, pero hongos malos no.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Hops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad. Bad troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bad through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom.
Hombre, Sereji. Grande, Sergio.
Go.
Dice, Ibai Calvo es ese. Han metido a Siri en el Fornite. ¿En serio? ¿En serio? ¿A Siri de este juego? Ibai Calvo es ese, ya ve.
Your phone gone. Bad.
Qué guay.
troll.
Now, stiff upper lip.
Ah, vale, tengo que hacer también. Vaya, es una explosión. ¿Y cuántos pavos cuesta? La City.
This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion, big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole
Toda una vida trabajando con idiotas. ¿Has intentado seguir la pista a los ladrones?
Track down the thief yourself?
Of course. I had this lummox fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some pops antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fons, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count was.
2000 pavos y te viene con un pico que es una espada y a la de esta que es un basilisco. Hostia, guapo, tío.
And then he puked up.
Para que yo tengo 2000
Came
pavos.
most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fons and ran like hell.
Tengo que peinar las cloacas.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that pop's antidote?
I've a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate.
Okay.
Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Entiendo que me tengo que meter.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Vale, eso lo será lo venenoso, entiendo.
Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast. Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall.
Estas cosas me encantan. Cómo lo deduce todo. Me parece brutal. Ah, vale, por aquí creo que puedo entrar. No. Me falta algo, ¿no? Ah, allí. Uy, uy, uy. Vale, espérate. Eso será aquí. ¿Esto es? No. ¿Dónde está? Pociones. Ah, sí, ya la tengo puesta. Que me he emborrachado. Que me he bebido. Espérate. No me lo creo. Me he emborrachado, tío. Vale. Esto es.
Couldn't push much through that. Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
Vale, ya se me ha pasado el coco. Pero aquí... Me falta algo, ¿no?
Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Pero porque la zona... Ah, vale.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Drowners. Of course.
A ver. No me gusta que me dodgeen los ataques, tío.
Getting close.
Qué largo.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like
Ay.
wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Ah, ya. Joder, qué tío maldito. Ahí está arriba. Espera, ¿cómo subo? Ah, por aquí. Esto es principal o secundaria. Es principal. Los baños son espectaculares. Yo quiero un baño mixto. Estos son... Vamos a choricearle.
Yes?
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Terminado de investigar.
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Ponte así, en plan tipo duro.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Ni yo tampoco. Es que lo he observado.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Sugar.
Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Eso digo yo.
Done it a bit while at Oxenford Academy, but this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography.
Hostia, las 10 flexiones se me pasó.
Anything at all.
Mauri.
Drain pipes are only promising lead.
Me olvidó.
Just need to know which pools connect.
No, es que se me olvidaron. Y aquí no las puedo hacer porque estoy en mi casa. Te voy a hacer en Cádiz.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. All right. You inspect the pools on the right. I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Ok.
Nothing interesting here. Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Muy listo. Get at the river.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
No sospecha, eso digo yo, no sospecha de
By the
eso.
way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty is beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before
Otra.
her execution.
A ver qué hay en el fondo.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Imposible, ¿por qué? Eso digo yo.
Impossible. Why?
Why?
He's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Bueno, vale.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Se me abre, respeta.
Gotta ask me nicely. I'm not one of your delivery boys.
Pardon my tone. I've grown accustomed to ordering folk around and barking as I do it.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Vale, vamos a ver el pibe ese. El Henkel. Tío, que poco se ve los baños mixtos estos. Vale. Hay un montón de historias aquí en Novigrado, Por aquí.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
Vale.
Footprints.
Pisadas. Uy. Vamos a saquear. Que siempre es importante.
A letter. And a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions. Or Sirius.
Ah.
1245 to 1254. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
Un clic prometedor.
Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Stain.
Sete de invierno.
Oil. Instructions on how to
La cacería salvaje.
Signed by one Kelkstain. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kelkstain. sugar.
Azúcar.
Lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium.
Potassium.
They made the bomb here.
¿Guantaletes de qué? ¿Es mejor que lo que tengo? No. Debería de vender. Carta de Dudu.
Siri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
Voy armado por si acaso.
Dijkstra and Triss. Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Bueno.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Todos los indicios apuntan a
Borrowed
Menge.
Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Triss está enamoradísima.
Well, Marigold, your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
El más grave Hunter me lo contó todo.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
Te conozco, te importa los
know you
resultados.
well enough to know what matters. Results. So I lied. Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled, I'd sooner believe a whore who proclaimed her undying love.
Would you believe a sorceress who stands to gain if you get your coin back?
Perhaps. I'd still prefer the whore. You're hiding something, and that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit, ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Dudo. Y mientras tú te quedas aquí sobre una mano.
So we do your dirty work while you sit around twiddling your thumbs.
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone, I always do. It's convenient.
And safe. Come on, admit you're scared of Menge.
Of course I'm scared. Bloody dangerous horse, son. Triss would concur, I think.
Not in those words. But I do agree with the statement overall.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get
Oh,
this
sí.
done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
Triss y yo, esas cosas del pasado.
Yes, I know. You partied a week after the summit of Loch Muin, in the woods near where the Lixella flows into the Pontar. But you know what they say. Old love never dies.
First love. Now how
Eso digo yo.
That's my
Los primeros.
birds. Really must be going. Good luck.
Didn't have to disagree so strongly.
No pretendía ofenderte.
Sorry. Didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Hope not. But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's Barracks together.
All right. See you then. And thanks.
Reúnete a medianoche con Trin en el santuario del fuego eterno del puerto. Vale. Pam para pam 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 pam.
Like stealing our work, those Temerians.
Enemies, right? Armed ruffians in town. Scandalous.
Your very presence is an affront to the Eternal Fire.
Hablar, Meretri. ¿Quieres un polvo? Para medianoche. Vamos a meditar. Medianoche. Aquí.
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean I could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menga would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Tris, ¿estás segura aquí ahora?
Triss, sure you want to do this? Out here, with everyone watching?
This might come as a surprise to you, but shackles do have uses outside of the bedroom. Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menga personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
¿De verdad quieres hacerlo?
Triss, think about it. Really want to walk into the lion's den of your own free will, and in chains?
Yes.
No, can't allow it.
Nice of you to worry, but I've made my decision, and I won't change it.
Muy bien. ¿Y luego qué?
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menga's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Menga's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the Lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
Espera, quería darte las gracias.
Wait. I want to thank you.
Come on. Anyone would do this.
No. Not anyone.
Stop. It doesn't befit a sorceress to blush.
¿Y el tesoro?
What about the treasure?
If we learn anything, great. If not...
Thought you need coin from Dijkstra to help the other mages.
True, I do. Lots of ways to get gold, though. It's just not the most important thing now.
Vamos.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough. Let's go.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to, all right?
All right.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Marigold.
Marigold? Come in then.
Ojo.
Well, well. Triss Marigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat. But the witches, they murder kings, scheme, start wars.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
Hostia.
You're done jesting, Marigold. For good. Put her in a cell.
Quiero hablar con Menche.
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menga himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this witch?
Let go, you bastard!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a pretty mouth. I guess we'll have to rip it out.
No vais a arrancar nada.
You're not gonna rip her tongue out.
'Cause why?
'Cause this.
Ah.
The last
Es que así es más divertido. Me ponga. Ay. Hostia. Matan a los cazadores de brujas. Es que así es mucho más divertido. ¡Ah! ¡Que ha explotado! ¡No! Tío. Son muchos, ¿eh? ¡Oh, ya! Lo mató a ballestazo. Vamos para adentro. Está muerto. Uy, vos. Siri, Siri. Todos estos tíos son duros, Vale. Ahora. Ah, este es men. Wow. Ahora.
I think that's all of them. That was close. I must say, trickery and
No.
deceit are not your strong suits.
True. I prefer straightforward solutions.
Yeah. Fight first, ask questions later. We should search the office. Maybe we can find some documents mentioning Dandelion. I'll search his body. You search the room. I'd start with the desk.
Era la carta de... Vale. Eso toca nada, la verdad.
Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait, something's sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here, give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
Encontré una carta de un espía.
I found a letter to Menge from someone important. A spy, I think.
A spy?
Take a look.
Drop boxes, secret signals. Yeah, strong stench of spycraft here. This agent could know more about Dandelion.
Bet he does. Letter explains how to signal for a meeting. No mention of where it would take place.
Maybe Dijkstra can help. He knows everything.
Everything? Slight exaggeration there.
I'm not so sure.
Dudo que basta con una
Key
llave.
to a vault? No address? Why do I doubt this will make Dijkstra smile?
Well, might keep him from setting his thugs on us. Breaking our legs for failing to fulfill our part of the bargain.
Meaning glass is half full?
Of something strong, I hope.
En marcha.
Alright. Nothing left for us here. Let's go.
Be glad to. Just not by way of the main gate.
Este es el modo de escapar del puesto de los cazadores de brujas.
This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam. Listen, there's one other thing I wanted to talk about. But not here, and definitely not now. Come by later when you have a moment? I'd
Por supuesto.
appreciate it. All right. We need to get out of here. Thanks for your help, Geralt.
Don't mention it.
Oh. Vale, pero... A ver por aquí. Yeah. ¿Visto? ¿Dónde? Ah, vale. Ahí es este. Ahí está.
You there, Mr. Roven wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menge didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
Didn't see it anywhere, and 20 tons of gold is hard
Meh.
to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault, found it on Menge.
A vault that I need to find on my own? You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
¿Y la recompensa?
Spare me. I want my reward.
Geralt, Do all you witches have such nerve?
What do you mean?
You lied to me. Again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
Deja de llorar, que acaso no vas a recuperar esa.
I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your treasure, so stop moaning.
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my trust.
I can live with that.
This time, yes, you'll live. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward. I take it you've still no idea what happened to Dandelion.
None. Found someone who might know, though. A spy, I guess. Signs his name, Yamerlak. Found a letter of his. Just one problem. It only details how to arrange a meeting with him. Makes no mention of where.
A ruined house in Far Corners. Give the signal, and he'll show up there the same day, just before midnight.
¿Cómo narices te has enterado? Me interesa.
Probably shouldn't ask, but... Dijkstra, how the hell do you know all this?
I draw it all from the flight patterns of birds.
Your sarcasm. It gets tiring.
I've far worse qualities than that, believe me. And a final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again. Ever.
Ok, ok. No te enfades. Utiliza la... Coloca allí el libro sacado para indicar que quieres verte con el espía. ¿Dónde está eso? What? Vamos a seguir el rastro. Es un matón. Toma. Hijo, parte. Una espada interesante. Pues no. Vale. Yo creo que es buen momento. Tío, esta ciudad está llena de meretrices. Se ha bugueado esa. Tipo sospechoso.
Piss off. Kiss thy arsehole. Nothing hurts as much as life. Yes. Guards!
No
Just
bread,
wait.
no
They'll drag
coin,
you away in
all
shackles.
shite.
A ver, me voy. Pip. Es aquí. Vamos a hacer esta misión. En secundaria.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant. A freak. A useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
Cállate o te callo.
For a relic, I'm pretty darn good with a sword. Now a cut where you'd bleed to death before you hit the ground. Run out of things to say? Good.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth. Put holler at him and his tail slicks between his legs. Come on, people. Best not cause any trouble at the end.
Brutal, la mejor misión secundaria del juego. Hay más misiones por aquí. Vamos a hacer... Bueno, este es el tablón. Aquí hay otra. Quiero hacer de esto secundaria. Vale, ya viene aquí. Mira, sí. Bueno, pero estamos muy cerca. Nidas.
A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
No exactamente, pero ¿de qué se
Not
trata?
quite, but what's it about? I hear right you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Let I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige. Not just any pearl either. A black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well, ambitious.
Perhaps,
Voy a ver.
but they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, and I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. Or if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. Witcher's shoulders as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Dinero. Ah, no me da la opción de recompensa.
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm to it. Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts.
Ah, tengo que llegar a Skellige.
By the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a
Creo que esto está lejísimo de donde estoy.
Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
Una perla negra. Me encanta. A ver. Es que creo que eso está... Ahora está aquí. Que aquí yo ni he llegado. Fu. Todo es complicado. A ver, mover esta. Vamos a activarla. ¿No puedo correr? Sí, puedo correr. Pues está muy guay, Novigrado.
Oh, you'd normally pay for that.
Faster.
Lo bugueo. Aquí se puede vender. No. Ole, ole, ole.
And? He fix it for you?
No. Said I'd come to the wrong place. But he still dumplings.
Como...
Jolly swore it was Hattori's handiwork. And with a warranty.
And for himself.
What
The
a
classic
prick.
waters know the world's most famous.
Ajá.
But there's also
¿Esto qué es? Ahora con Hattori en su tienda de albóndigas. Este, ¿no?
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vat gun in my
Un vat
establishment?
gun.
It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades. Who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long.
An elven sword expert. You must be Ibir Hattori.
Ah, indeed. I am.
Geralt of Rivia. Heard a lot of good things about you.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Busco un buen herrero. Ahí debe de haber claro.
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't
¿Tres
you think?
espadas?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really? It's dumplings now.
Haciendo albóndigas.
Must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Ahí me es un espadote guapo este.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though. All supplies go through Ernst van Horn, and they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
¿No llegaste a un acuerdo?
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... would you be willing to help me?
¿Qué te ayudo a conseguir suministro?
Want me to help you get your supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Right. King wouldn't worry about an embargo Cleaver imposed.
It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
De acuerdo, organiza una reunión.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Think I pissed me trousers.
Sobre espada y albóndiga.
Well, another damage.
Vale, tengo que estar aquí al anochecer. Al anochecer es... aquí, ¿no? Creo yo. Ahí está.
This the place?
Greetings, Witcher. It's nearby. Ready?
Venga.
Lead the way.
Splendid. Come. The King of Beggars, man. His name is Tin Boy.
What do you know about
Tin.
him?
Not much. He's easy to ire, so tread carefully. We need him far more than he needs us.
Yo voy con la espada destacada para imponer.
You were to come alone, elf. Who's this?
A concerned friend.
Fine. Here's how we see things. The boss at Loggerheads with Cleaver, there's got to be a payoff. We've got an offer, and it's non-negotiable.
Surprise us.
A steady supply of iron in exchange for 50% of your profits.
Digo yo, ¿estás loco?
You're kidding, right? We'll give you 10.
Geralt, what are you...
Be quiet.
Fucking with fire, git. I don't have to haggle with you. Final offer, 40.
Demasiado.
Give you 25.
Who are you to dictate anything to the king of beggars? 35's as low as we'll go.
Está bien. Eso sí lo compro.
Fine. We'll take your offer.
Me la he jugado. Me la he jugado un montón. El phone dice. Ahora ya me acabo de fiar.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, tin boy. Too much drink. It softened your bloody mind. This here's Cleaver's territory, you prick whittler.
Damn it. Who's this now?
Nivel 24. Ah, el fo... Joder.
This way. Geralt, quickly.
¿Qué pasa? Ah, que había que escapar, pues yo los he matado.
Boy.
Careful. There could be more in there.
Follow me.
Right. Sure hope there's a payoff at the end of this.
So, supplies. That's something we can count on?
Who'd you take me for? Gave you me word, didn't I? But I'd hire guards if I was you. You never know with Cleaver.
¿Puedes prestarnos hombres?
Can you provide protection?
A few of Cleaver's little shits escaped. Bugger probably already knows everything. I've no men to spare, can't guarantee your safety. If I was you, I'd lay low for a time.
Thanks, Tin Boy.
Down the line, the bosses will make a deal. You'll be left alone. All you gotta do is stay alive till then.
What now?
Here we chat, while your partner's just flown the coop.
Damn it. Hey, wait!
Good luck!
La risa de mierda.
Wait.
Yo a Tori.
Buggers. Let all the poor folk leave burn.
A ver, ganamos dinerito.
No discounts, no credit. How will you make a living? We've no money.
Number of audits in this one street. Never thought they would up living.
Hattori, you in there? Open up.
No chance. Leave me be.
Don't be silly. Let me in.
No, never. I shall stay in here until Middenvern.
No es lo que acordamos.
Forgive me, Geralt. That was a mistake. To parley with bandits, make deals.
Too late now. King of Beggars will get you supplies, and then what? You'll have to pay him.
What have I done? Geralt, you must help me.
No, I won't. I'm a witcher, not a bodyguard.
Precisely. You must find me a bodyguard. Geralt, I beg you. They'll kill me.
Se digo, yo, ¿y dónde voy a encontrar yo un guardaespaldas?
What? Where am I supposed to find you a bodyguard?
There's a mercenary, Sucrus. Often drinks at the Sturgeon. He's an old pirate, a Skelliger. He used to work...
Otra vez que le dije.
Huge as an oak. Wouldn't fear a dozen cleavers.
Can't you talk to him yourself?
We parted... not on the best of terms. That is to say, he demanded a bonus and I...
Didn't pay him. Great. What now? Am I supposed to pay your dues?
I'm certain you'll find some way to agree.
Geralt, please don't leave me this way.
Ah, pero está todo cercano. Joder, con la misioncita, tú.
Got my eye on you, white one.
Pop, pop, pom, pop, pop, pom.
Guess I should interject.
Toma.
What the fuck are you doing? We weren't done conversing.
Call that a conversation?
Not your plowing business. You need a smack, is that it?
Hermano. No puedo usar, vale. Toma.
Sorry, but you asked for it. I'm Geralt.
Chris, you did well, mate. An ale to patch things. Come, we'll talk inside.
No, me encanta que las misiones secundarias tengan tanto lore, tío. Beep, 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 beep.
What brings you here, Geralt?
El mercadito porque peleabais.
Merchant. What was that about?
Why my sis wedded that ploughing rotter is beyond me.
That was your brother-in-law?
Prick-in-law, more like. Sweet talk made first. Skellige mead. We need barrels. We'll be rich men. So, I brought it in. Then he starts going on about unforeseen storage costs, net gross balances, I don't know what else.
Business and family just don't mix.
Exacto.
Exactly, mate.
Tengo un trabajo para ti.
Looking for a bodyguard. Interested?
Why not? If there's coin in it.
Well, there isn't. Not yet.
So we're to barter. Favor for a favor, aren't
I'm gonna kill you, Hattori. Yeah, I guess. What do you have in mind?
My brother-in-law owes me some coin. Get it back and we'll talk.
Joder.
Damn it. I'll do it. Where'll I find him?
Nearby at the docks. You know what? I don't care for his coin all in all. If you don't get it back, I won't mind.
So what do you want me to do?
Smash his stock of mead. It was me brought it in from Aunt Skellig.
That a mature thing to do?
Nay, but it's fair.
Conversa mercaderes que le dije para que pague su tota con sucru o destruir su mercancía. Ahí estamos aquí al lado. Uy, ¿por qué me marca? Ah, son bandidos. Prefiero llegar a un acuerdo, en verdad. ¿Este?
Greetings. I'm Mr. Sucrus's collector. Come to get...
Mr. Sucrus, the man's a boor. I do not deal with illiterate peasants. Tell him I'll pay just to see his palm trees sprout on Skellige.
Nivel de persuasión necesario 2. Hay palmeras en el que le dije. Ah, no me deja.
Got a problem with Sucrus?
I thought, mead. I shall import mead. Daft idea for a business. The import duties, my bollocks shrivel at the thought. I paid the bastard what we agreed, less half the duties. And palm trees will sooner sprout in Skellige.
Yeah, I know.
No tengo tiempo para esto.
I don't have time for this. So long.
Right away, I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
La mercancía, ¿dónde está? Uy. Eso es... No. ¿Cómo destruyo...?
Don't be foolish, Sonny. I buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
¿Cómo? ¿What? Pero me casé que está... Aquí ni nada. ¿Cómo destruyo? ¿O cómo consigo nivel de persuasión 2? Espérate. A ver. No sé. Generar quizá. O no. Yo creo que tiene que ser aquí, ¿no? Vitalidad. No. Ponerla ahí. Pero ¿cuál es la mercancía? Yo no he visto la mercancía, tío. Ay. Por aquí. ¿Qué me marca? No sé dónde me lo marca.
Any needs, Master?
Greetings. Here to collect.
Coin for Sucrus.
I don't have
¿Cómo lo hago, tío?
I've got the best deals this side.
Ah, vale. Ay, espera. ¿Ya? Mola mucho Geralt, tío. Mola muchísimo el puto Geralt. Yo seguro que resolviste su problema. Venga. A ver, la misioncita secundaria. A ver si el herrero ese cobardica me da algo interesante. Y ya dejaría el directo. ¿Cómo entro aquí?
Greetings.
Hi, Garrett. How you doing?
Ay. Me deshice del aguamiel.
Got rid of that shipment.
Is that so? Well done, mate. So who am I to knock off?
Just want you to keep an eye on someone. This swordsmith. Seems you know each other.
I be your Hattori, the elf. Tried swindling me on access once, the bastard. You working for him?
You could say that. We're trying to dismantle the swordsmithing monopoly in Novigrad.
Oh, noble cause. Well,
Ole.
you're vouching for him. Don't see why not. I'll grab some of the boys and we can go.
Voy con Hattori. 10 puntitos de experiencia. 10 de dineros. ¿De quién es ahora?
Help some fellas out, master. We're a bit of coin short another round. Because we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we
Hombre, a ver, no es lo mismo.
Except witchers earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords open their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come on, don't make us beg. What's a witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
Dejadme pasar. No voy a dar dinero a esta gente.
A big favor by not giving you coin. Now let me through.
Whoa, master. You best watch your words. We share a trade, but that don't mean you can treat us like dogs.
Shut it. He'll bring misfortune on us. He's a witcher, can't you see?
Vete a la mierda.
Out of my way.
We won't do it.
I will.
I'll not take orders from anyone. In fact, not the least afraid to teach a witcher some manners.
Pero bueno. ¿Pero qué? Está pesado.
Enough. We've seen your point, master.
Go home. You're done here.
Voy a dinero a un borracho de mierda. ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Se me ha cerrado el juego? What? Se me ha cerrado el juego por la puta cara. Hostia, ¿y ahora dónde estaba la partida guardada? Espérate. Se me ha cerrado el juego a punto de completar la misión secundaria.
Triss could not help Garrett, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oneromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing.
Yeah.
Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion.
Ah, vale, aquí, ok. El borracho de mierda. Por Dios. Pero... Coño, déjame ya en paz. Esto vamos a evitarlo.
Go home.
Qué raro que se me haya cerrado el juego. A ver, ya no se me cierra. Vale, vale.
Watch it, tramp. Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
Everyone's always on.
Sí, sí, está ahí, está ahí.
Geralt, I've yet to thank you for your help with Tin Boy. I'd never dreamt I could get away with paying so little. I have something for you.
Thanks. How are things with Sucrus?
All is in order. I can pay him now.
¿Ya se está pedido de espada?
Finally accepting orders for swords again?
Sadly, no. I lack certain crafting supplies.
Let me guess. Ernst van Horn's got a monopoly on them as well.
Just so. He bought them cheap from sword makers abandoning the trade. Now he hoards them like a squirrel. But if you... No, you'd never agree.
Agree to what?
I happen to know where Van Horn keeps his hoard. It's more than he could possibly ever use. We could borrow a little.
¿En qué lío me estás metiendo?
What are you getting me into? Borrow? Don't you mean steal?
Stealing from a thief's no crime.
It isn't?
Robar a un ladrón no
So
es
what is
delito.
it? Poetic justice? How did I get sucked into this? And why?
It's simple. The best swords you've ever seen. Armor, trebuchet, catapults.
All right. Assuming I agree, how do you see this?
Van Horn has his warehouse at the docks. The materials I need are very heavy. You must ask Sucrus to take his boys. One more thing. The crates I need will smell of ammonia.
Pues mira, hasta aquí, bro. Voy a guardar. Guardar. Vale. Sí. Y listo. Directazo. Está muy guapo el juego.